I have parked at the Canyon Snow Park parking lot, which is about half a mile up the road from Montana 486 North Fork Road. We are about 9 miles directly from the west entrance of Glacier National Park. So I hope to be viewing some of the peaks from Glacier National Park from my vantage point up this road, which is Forest Service Road 316G, and I'm hoping the G stands for gorgeous. This road goes up to 5,200 feet. I've never been up here, and so I don't know if the road is brushy or it's just fine. It's not as packed as the Canyon Creek Road, which is this road behind me here. This road, Canyon Creek Road, is groomed for snowmobile use, and this road, 316G, is not groomed, and so the snow is softer, and I'm not sure what the conditions will be. That's all part of the adventure. So it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. There is a brisk wind, 5 to 10 miles per hour, and the temperatures are about in the mid-20s. I'm going to get moving. Okay, now I understand why the road is in such great shape, because it looks like they thinned a small area of land here. As in either the Forest Service, yeah, that would be the Forest Service. So they have to improve the road to get their logging trucks up and down. Nice, I sure appreciate it. Time for lunch. Well, it's about a quarter after 12. I just had lunch and really nice, quiet time here. And the clouds are moving in, but that's okay. I'm only at about 3950 feet of elevation, and I've got lots of energy, so I want to go on up higher and see what I can see up there. Oh, very interesting. There's a little waterfall, a little tiny creek running down the hillside here. If I were camping out overnight, that would be very, very valuable, because then I wouldn't have to melt snow. But I'm not. This is just a day hike. I hear a more major creek. Ah, very nice. Good to know that's up here. It's about 1:15 or so in the afternoon, and I'm getting kind of tired. This is a hard slog, but I did make it up to 4,240 feet high. So that's pretty good progress. Today I will count as a breaking trail day. I did not make it to my goal, but the weather is supposed to be pretty stable for the next few days, so the chances are pretty good that I'll be able to come back here and finish this hike. So there may need to be a episode 1 and episode 2 to cover this particular Forest Service Road 316G. That's how it goes sometimes. I still need to make it back down, and I want to enjoy the trip back down too. I'm loving the wind, how it blows the snow off of the tree branches, and I kind of get pelted. It makes me giggle. uh, so I'll definitely enjoy the trip back down. All right, talk to you later. Okay, well, yeah, this will be easier to come back the next time. I'll have the trail broken most of the way. Well, made it back to Canyon Creek Road, coming down from 316G. And, wow, it's still a beautiful afternoon, but I am quite pleasantly tired. It was a lot of effort to be breaking trail and gaining elevation. And so I didn't get as far as I wanted, but I got about halfway, a little more than halfway, and had a beautiful day out there. Today is March 7th. I'm at the Canyon Snow Park parking lot, preparing for day 2 of going up Forest Service Road 316G. The first thing is to go from this parking lot 0.4 miles up to the turnoff to 316G. Let me show you what I've got with me today. This is what I'm bringing with me today. The temperatures are in the low 20s, and so I'm going to get walking. Talk to you soon. This is a Canyon Creek road that is freshly groomed for snowmobile use, and I will be going up 316G. It looks like a couple of skiers have gone up there since I was up there the day before yesterday with my snowshoes. I was kind of hoping that some snowmobiler would have mushed down the track for me, but it is what it is. It still should be better than if I had not broken trail at all the day before yesterday. So onward and upward. Well, there are days like this. I managed to get to a little bit higher than I did the day before yesterday, before needing to stop for lunch. There's been a series of delays today, and it's been quite frustrating. But the one cool thing is I had to go back home and get a battery pack that I forgot. And as I was leaving my town, I saw a big old moose crossing the highway. Those things, they're they're just so big and gangly. They always make me laugh. I did not get a picture. Yeah, because I was on the highway. It wouldn't have been safe to do so. But uh, that was cool. And then now, as I have, uh, I had one of my micro spikes link thing come unhinged and unhooked, and so I was messing around with that for 20 minutes or so, trying to get that put together again and in a way that it would stay that way without much for tools, except for my tire changing tools. So it's been one of those mornings, and I'm trying to keep a positive perspective because I know that things don't always go our way. And uh, one of my good old friends used to have a phrase, something about retrieving the day. Like, I don't need to let it ruin my whole day. And a lot of what happens really isn't all that important. And what really is important is my attitude. So I was doing some self talk and trying to retrieve the day. And the thing is that I got up here I didn't even get very far, actually. And the wind is blowing. It is so freaking cold. Like, I shouldn't be up high anyway. Even if everything had gone according to plan, then I wouldn't have been able to video or even really enjoy the trip anyway, I'm pretty sure, because I'll turn around and the clouds are moving in, and they're like moving fast. And even holding my phone up and talking to you now, my fingers are freezing. It's just one of those days where, uh, yeah, it's just not gonna work out. But as far as conditioning goes, it's good to get out for a smaller outing like this. So that's a good thing. Yeah, I do have my sled with me today, though, which always makes me happy. It's great for having lunch on because I can just plop down and really rest comfortably. And also, I'm looking forward to the use of the sled as I'm going downhill because I can just load all my gear in it, and it just kind of glides along. Or I can hop in the sled on the steeper hills and I can glide along too. So I can do some experimenting like that today. So things are not going according to my plan. They're just going. It's just that kind of a day. I don't want to leave because I love it out here. I guess that's what I'm really frustrated about. All right. Well, I'm still here. I decided I really don't have anything that I need to get back home for, and I love being out here. And I kind of pride myself on bringing enough gear uh so that I can rest comfortably. I'm a huge believer in that. If I'm going to be out in the backcountry, especially by myself, I need to be able to rest comfortably as long as I need to, even overnight. So, even though it is really cold and windy, I'm bundled up here. I've got a lot of my gear is from Nanatuck or Nanuntatak, Nunatak. So I have a 55-degree green quilt type sleeping bag that I brought with me today, as well as some black insulated pants from Enlightened Equipment. And that's what this hood type thing is from Enlightened Equipment. And I absolutely love this thing, as well as kind of a cheaper Columbia down jacket. I can't film very long. My hands keep freezing. But I guess I just wanted to. What's my point? My point, I think, is that I'm turning this into a gear test, a gear confirmation session. And also, I'm just really enjoying sitting here watching the clouds and listening to the wind. I guess instead of a filming day, this is a communing with nature day, which is the basis of all my filming anyway. I absolutely love being outside. Alrighty. Well, I've been communing with nature here for, I don't know, half an hour or so. Also, I'm always curious about my gear. And I am quite comfortable here. The only thing that is chilly would be my feet, and that is from my feet sweating on the slog uphill here. So what I would need to add to my kit is some dry socks for it to really be viable, reasonably comfortable, survive the night without freezing my feet off kind of setup. So that's good to test one's gear now and then and confirm theories once again. Yeah, it's still cold and the wind chill is pretty incredible. So I think I'm gonna mosey on down, see if I can do any sledding. Yeah, so this concludes part two. Uh, diverted by wind and miscellaneous equipment failures and mental failures. It's been kind of a all around different day. It's usually not windy around here. We're so protected by the mountains. And so I really appreciate this wind shirt, how it makes the underlying fleece actually usable. But enough about gear. There's a cool avalanche safety thing here that might be interesting. I don't know if you guys have seen this before. I haven't. Where they check their avalanche beacon things before they take off on their snowmobiles way in the backcountry. Pretty good idea. All right, I guess I just wanted to check in. Yes, I'm back at the parking lot. No, I didn't blow away or freeze. And I think there's going to be a part 3. Bye.